सर।
अस्सलाम
वालेकुम सर।
वालेकुम अस्सलाम बेटा। Yes, how are you?
Yes, sir. Fine.
सर फाइन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम बेटा।
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Yes, वालेकुम अस्सलाम warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, today we are starting our new chapter.
New chapter.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum, sir.
वालेकुम अस्सलाम. Yes,
But
everyone.
sir, you have said that I will ask question more.
Yes, I will. Of what topic? On which topic? Yes.
Sir, chapter 2. Activities.
Activity. Yes, I asked this to read the activity carefully, and on that basis, I will ask I will give you some assignment to write in your own words that activity that I was said earlier. Okay. So now we are going to start chapter. My screen is visible.
Yes, no, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So chapter 3. Okay.
Sir, chapter 3.
Okay. Elements, compound and mixture. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's clear.
Okay. So what is element basically?
Sir, element is a pure
that can be not broken.
Sir,
into
element
simple-
is a
One by one,
pure
that cannot be broken into simpler.
method or physical method.
Okay, that cannot be broken into simpler substances. Okay, means that can say like that elements cannot be broken. Okay, first thing is pure substance. Okay, first property of element is it should be a pure substance. Second is that it cannot be broken. Okay,
Yes, sir.
cannot be broken further.
Broken.
Broken into simpler substances. Into simpler substances. Okay, by any of the physical or chemical method. This is for this thing by any of physical and chemical method. Okay, so this thing is very important. The definition. Okay, first thing is that it is a pure substance. Elements are pure substances which which cannot be broken into similar substances by any means of physical or chemical method. Okay, is it clear to you? Everyone open page number 40. Everyone open page number 40.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So till now, how many elements you be known?
118.
Okay.
In that 92 are made man-made, 92 are
natural,
and
the rest of the things are made up
above man-made.
are made in laboratory.
Okay. So some of the elements are 100 are the total. Okay. And remaining 92 are present in nature.
Actually,
Okay, 92 is available on nature. And remaining 26 are scientists.
and 26 are man-made
Okay.
Laboratory.
in the laboratory.
MashaAllah, very good. You know, labs. Okay. So this thing is very much clear about the definition. Also listen to me carefully so that I can ask the question and you can able to give me the correct answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, mashallah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Mashallah. So element is clear to you. How many elements are there? Also, is it clear to you? Oh, now a question arises that what are elements made of? Okay, what are elements made of? Okay, so
Sir, may I tell what are element made of? Sir, may I tell?
okay, let me ask. Yes, tell me, Umar, you tell me.
Sir, elements are made up of atoms.
Okay, atoms. Okay, and as I said, it is elements are
Sir,
pure.
this comes from a Greek word atomos.
Yes, atomos, right from the Greek word. Okay, listen to me. You better turn off your camera, Chef Tagar. Okay, so atoms. It is made up of atoms. As I said, elements are pure. What does it mean? That it means that suppose we have a iron.
Okay.
Okay, iron, gold. Okay, so when we have these elements, so when we broke it, okay, so only atoms of iron are there. Okay, when we break down into smaller things, gold, only atoms of that element is there only. Okay, atoms of that particular.
Sir, there will be atoms of iron only.
Yes, the elements of gold is made up of gold atoms. Okay, like that elements, silver is made up of only silver atom. Okay, suppose oxygen element is there and only oxygen atom is made up of only oxygen atom. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And remember, suppose that let's say there are 1 million atoms. Okay, let's say present in let 1 million atoms are present in any element, say gold. So every 1 million element, every atoms, 1, 2, 3, they are all of same gold. Okay, they are not different from different elements. They are made up of same thing, same atoms are there. All the 1 million atoms are same. Is it clear? And identical. Okay. Yes,
Yes, sir, clear.
okay. So in this chapter, there are a lot of tables. Okay, so you have to remember these all tables so that you can able to do write down the formulas and all the things which will be discussed later. Okay, so as you know that symbols are there. Okay, for everything. If you are going on the road, okay, you see some symbols. Okay, abbreviations is also there to represent the things. Okay, for railway crossing, you see some crossing symbols. Okay, and for when you go to hospital, you see there some symbols are there in order to represent. Yes, what happened, beta? So why they are used? They are used for representing the things. Okay, why symbols and they are used for representation. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, I'm telling to you that for every element, there are so many elements there, as I told 118. And for that, you see symbols are there, okay, which represent that element. For example, you can see table 3.1. Table 3.1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there are some in this table elements and
Elements are
symbols. Okay. So, for example, hydrogen is an element.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So its symbol is
H.
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 Okay.
H.
H. So remember this thing. This is very important, easy as well
Okay,
as
sir.
this is very easy as well as it is very confusing also. You forget these things, do not practice and not remember the symbols. Okay. Like carbon, what is the symbol for C? Similarly, for nitrogen also. Very good. N is there. Okay. Okay. For
Phosphorus. Sir,
another is
tungsten does.
phosphorus.
Sir, I've learned them.
Sir,
All of
P.
you.
P.
Phosphorus
P
P.
is there. Okay. Iodine and sulfur.
Symbol of phosphorus is P.
Remember, see, look here. Okay, okay, very good. Look here, only one alphabet is there. Okay. But it is not necessary that all the elements contain one alphabets. Okay. They are all more than one alphabet also. See in table 3.2. Okay. Look, go to table 3.2. Okay. Helium is there. So helium,
Yes, sir. He.
that is He. And hydrogen is H.
H.
So don't get
True.
confused. There is some rules also for representation of chemical symbols.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
go to page number 40.
Page number
40 and see representation of elements. An element or an atom of an
So what
element.
happened?
Yes.
Sir, nothing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So chemical symbols have
Sir?
been derived on the basis of certain basic rules. Okay. Some basic rules are there on which these chemical symbols are there. Okay. Listen the symbols, listen the rules. Okay. First one is, beta, who is this? Whose mic is doing problem? First is that chemical symbol are made up of one or two letters. Okay. One or two letters. Just I told you for hydrogen, this is one letter. Okay. And for helium, it is two letters. Like helium. Okay. Here for hydrogen. Okay. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good. Yes. Arisha Arshad. Yes, Arisha Arshad. Are you there?
Sir.
Okay, Arisha Arshad, what is the second rule? As it is given here on page number 40, tell me what is second rule?
What is second rule?
Okay.
Then
Yes, tell me what is the second rule?
sir, it is when the element is made up of two elements that is
Beta, not
so
Muhammad
that
Abdullah.
was start
Muhammad
from
Abdullah, Muhammad Abdullah, quiet yourself. Okay, Arish Arshad, you are
The second rule is the first letter of the English name of an element becomes the symbol of that element. However, if there are more than one elements whose names start with the same letter, a two-letter symbol is used.
okay. In such cases, yes, continue.
In such cases, the first letter is O, A, capital letter and the second letter is a small letter. For example, carbon is represented as capital C and chlorine as capital C and L and chromium as CR.
Okay. According to second rule, okay, usually the first letter of English name of an element become the symbol. Okay, usually what happens? The first name as hydrogen, first alphabet become the symbol. Okay. But if we do helium, then also it starts with H. Then how will distinguish between hydrogen and helium? For that, what is the rule? If there are more than one element whose name start with the same letter, as in case of hydrogen and helium, they start with the same letter H. Okay, then what is the rule? A two-letter symbol is used. For that, what we are doing? We are using a two-letter symbol. We are using.
What is the difference of these
Two-letter symbol. Okay, for like hydrogen and helium both start with the H. So how to distinguish? For that we have to use two-letter symbol. Okay, and what is the rule for that? The first letter should be capital and the next letter should be in small, as we are using in case of helium. Okay, for example, also carbon. Let's take example. Carbon and chlorine. Is my screen?
No, sir, your
Okay.
screen is not visible.
Okay.
Visible.
Okay.
No, sir, your screen is. Sir, it is visible now. Visible.
Okay, now listen to me. See, carbon starts with the C, chlorine starts with C. Okay, if we take this symbol, so it will create confusion. What is the actual element we are talking about, either carbon or chlorine? For that, there is a rule, as I just told in the class. For that, one more letter is added, okay, to distinguish the element. So in chlorine, what we are adding? L. Is it clear? And for as per rule, the first letter should be capital one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And this is on lowercase or small letters or small letter. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is everyone is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
see, yes, beta. Good.
Yes, sir.
Go to page table 3.3.
Okay.
Yes, beta. What is this, Mohammed Abdullah? Mohammed Abdullah.
Ji? Yes, sir.
Why you are on the camera?
No, ma'am. No, sir. I am not in camera. Mama Jan is in camera.
Okay. So on page number 41 again, there is a table. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Table 3.1, 3.2, and 3.3. This table is for symbol. This is also for symbol. This is for Latin or words. Okay.
Okay.
Or original language. Name in original language. Okay. So for Latin, German, or Greek names are there. Okay, is it clear? So
Yes, sir.
listen this carefully. Remember this also, that tables are very much important. They are usually asked in the examination in the form of MCQ, fill in the blanks, and either of the form, or either
Okay, sir.
one word also. So you can remember all the names. Okay. Like potassium, oh, sorry, like sodium, the symbol is for sodium. Symbol is Na. Okay. And its original language name is natrium.
Natrium.
Okay. Like potassium also.
Calvin.
K is there. The symbol.
No, sir.
Okay. Calcium is called as.
Callium.
Okay. Like iron also. It's
Iron, sir.
What's this? It's ferrum.
Ferrum.
Okay. Silver, Ag, argentum,
Silver.
copper,
Sir, I have learned
cuprum.
Silver is Ag, gold is Au.
Remember this thing, most of the students get confused with Ag and Au. Ag and Au. Most of the students, they are in hurry, so they get confused. So remember this thing, Ag stands for silver.
Silver.
And
Au of gold. Stand for gold.
So don't get confused. Okay. And there are also some names are given to you: antimony, tungsten, antenna. Okay. So some questions: wolfram, tungstenum, lead, plumbum.
Plumbum.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
Mercury,
sir.
hydrogyrum, stibbium for antimony.
Okay.
So questions is given. Okay. So you have to do that. The element whose symbol is S, you all know it is sulfur. Okay. The element whose symbol is Cl, I told this chlorine. An element whose symbol is W. Okay. What is W? Whose symbol is W? Search it and tell me. The element whose, you have to do all these exercises. Okay.
Sir, tungsten.
Okay. The number
Sir,
who,
the element.
Sir, tungsten symbol is W.
Yes.
Of tungsten.
Tungsten, not.
The tungsten.
Okay.
W.
Okay.
W is of tungsten.
Symbol of C is carbon stands. Symbol of carbon is
Carbon. C.
okay. Okay. Tungsten is given to you in table 3.3. Okay. Wolfram, which is a Latin name. So this understand that these tables are very much important.
Yes.
Okay, right, true or false. This you have also do. Now comes to compound. Okay, this is very important. What is compound basically?
The metal.
Wait,
Compound.
wait, beta. Okay.
Sir, due to some problem, I was disconnected. Network problem.
Okay. Yes, Abu Bakr Huzaifa, you there, beta? Beta, mute everyone whose mic is on. Fatima Zahra, beta, mic. Turn off your mic. Alisha Arshad. Okay. Yes, Abu Bakr Huzaifa, please tell me what do you understand by compound?
असेसमेंट तो आने जाएगा।
Yes, beta, mute yourself. Alisha Arshad.
नंबर आता है, बताओ।
Yes, beta. Tell me. Yes, Muhammad Abdullah, you tell me what is compound.
When two or more elements combine together chemically with atomic appropriation.
Atomic appropriation.
Compound.
Okay, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, Fatma Zahra. Wait, Fatma Zahra. Who will tell me from the girls section? Yes, Fatma Zahra. Yes, Shifa.
I will.
Yes, Zubia Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
You tell.
Yes,
Yes, Shifa. You tell me. Yes, beta. Shifa. Zubia Ahmed.
Yes,
Please
sir.
turn off your mic. Shifa, you tell me what you are saying about compound.
Sir, the compound is a substance that is formed when two or more elements combine chemically in a fixed proportion.
Okay, so compounds are basically substances which are formed by two or more elements, and when they are combined chemically, a substance which we get is compound. Okay.
Sir, I want to tell also.
Okay, tell me.
Sir, compound is a pure substance that is formed when two or more elements combine chemically in a fixed atomic ratio.
Okay. So first thing, as in element also, it is also a pure thing. Okay. Pure substance. Another thing is that
Combination.
two or more elements
Sir, two or more atoms combines to make a compound.
when we add two or more elements, and how we add, they should be add
Sir,
chemically. They should be combined
Chemically.
chemically.
And sir, in a fixed proportion.
Sir, in a fixed atomic ratio.
Another thing is that
In a fixed atomic
fixed ratio. Okay. So first thing is that, as I told, pure substance. Okay. Compound is a pure substance as element is. And another property of compound is that when two or more elements, they are combined, okay, chemically in fixed ratio, we will get a compound. So property of compound is that the constituents are available, are there in fixed ratio, and the constituents of compound are combined chemically. Is it clear? In a fixed
Yes,
ratio,
sir, it's clear.
In fixed ratio, or we can say that in fixed atomic proportion.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, let's say the example of
Sir, water.
Yes, I'm telling you. Let's say water. Okay.
Yes, sir. H2O, hydrogen and oxygen.
Sir, H2O.
Okay. What is the formula? Yes, everyone knows the formula of
Two atom of
water.
Sir,
two atom of
H2O.
oxygen and one atom of hydrogen.
H2O. Atom of hydrogen and one atom of
H2O. So there are two elements.
of
Okay.
hydrogen
One hydrogen.
One atom of
and two atom of oxygen.
Other is oxygen. Okay.
There are total 3 atoms.
If we want to make water, we need two hydrogens and one
One oxygen atom.
Oxygen. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's
And
clear. Sir.
and this is very important that if you are living in Aligarh or Delhi or wherever in USA, wherever you are having water. Okay, so its composition
Will never.
will be same always, and
That
their
means from where we will get water, it will be hydrogen and oxygen, then
ratio.
it will be also water.
Okay,
Yes.
whatever be the source. Suppose you are taking water from rain, from tap, from well, from filter,
From pound.
means aquaguard or whatever you are using in your homes. Okay, from pond, from ocean, rivers. Okay,
Sir, underground water.
every water contains at hydrogen and oxygen, and they are the ratios of hydrogen and oxygen to make water is always remains same. Okay, hydrogen at is 2 always, and oxygen is always 1.
One.
Okay, so don't get confused. So this is the unique property of compound, that their ratios are always fixed. Okay,
Okay, sir.
So
here
it means no matter
yes,
from where we are getting water, sir, it means no matter from where we are getting water, the ratio of water will be
always,
H2 and
Yes,
always,
sir. Yes, sir.
always. But it is written also, for example, water is a compound which is made up of oxygen and hydrogen. Proportion is given to you. Okay, proportion is given to you. That is 1:2. Okay, sugar is a compound which is made up of 3 elements: carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Okay, for sugar, what is proportion is given? What are first of all, what are the elements is given to you? Carbon is there,
Yes, sir. Carbon,
and
hydrogen.
hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen is there. Okay, so their proportion is always
One.
1:2:1. Okay, don't get confused. 1:2 for proportion. Here oxygen comes before hydrogen. That's why it is written here oxygen. Okay, this is oxygen and this is hydrogen. Is it clear?
yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All of you using salt in your cooking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so salt which we are using is basically sodium. Just tell me, anyone knows? It's sodium chloride.
Right.
Okay, so sodium chloride is the name. So it is made up of salt. Is basically sodium chloride is made up of sodium, one atom. Okay, and another atom is chlorine. Okay, so here also the proportion is constant, that is 1:1. From wherever you are getting the salt, its proportion is 1:1. Remember, I am talking about table salt only. Okay, this thing is clear to you. There are different types
Yes,
of
sir.
salt also. We are talking about table salt. Okay, so this thing is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so beta, everyone remember, start remembering these tables. Okay, these tables are very much important, and if you remember these tables, then your upcoming topics will be easy for you, because you have to, if you have to make the formula And if you want to see from the formula that how many elements are present in there, like there is a formula I am telling to you. There is a formula called Na2CO3. Na2CO3. Okay. So if you know the
Sir,
elements, yes, beta.
So it is the chemical formula of table salt.
No, beta. This is sodium carbonate basically. The name of this is sodium carbonate, Na2CO3. Okay, so basically it is washing soda, just called as washing soda. What I am telling to you is that if you didn't remember the table, then you are unable to tell the constituent elements present in any formula. Here there are three things: Na, C, and O. So Na stands for sodium, C stands for carbon,
Carbon and for oxygen.
So if I know the table, then we can distinguish. We can able to tell you the how many elements are present. So 3 elements are present here. Okay, you can see here also in table 4.40 on page 42, table 3.4. Is it clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay, so like here also, 2 sugars are given to you. Okay, glucose and sucrose. Okay, and the elements are same: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Yes, is it clear? Now, what is the difference? There is a difference in chemical formula. In glucose, C6H12O6 is there, and in sucrose, which is also a type of sugar, in this C12H22O11 is there. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? So remember,
Yes, sir.
remember this thing. According to chemical formula, okay, for the same compound, there will be a 2 chemical formula depending upon how they are arranged, atoms are arranged basically, and how the sharing of electrons takes place. This you will study in higher classes. Okay, how they get different formulas for the same thing. Okay. And in this table, another thing is that first thing is compound given to you. Another thing is elements is given to you.
Elements.
Okay, chemical formula.
Yes, sir.
And the last thing is chemical name.
Yes, sir.
So this all of you this understood. Last one is plaster of Paris. Okay, we are doing plaster of Paris in our homes, PUP.
Yes, sir.
In our drawing rooms for decorating the walls and roof also. Yes, beta.
When will the meeting left?
Few minutes remaining.
Sir.
What happened?
So how many minutes are left?
What happened? You want to go somewhere?
No, sir.
Okay. It will end at when the period get over, and at that time.
Sir, 5 minutes.
Yes.
6 minutes.
Okay, beta. So plaster of Paris, Ca element. Yes, 5 minutes. Calcium, Ca, S sulfur, O oxygen, H hydrogen. So chemical formula, beta. Remember chemical formula also. This will definitely come in test also. Chemical formula, fill in the blanks, and the chemical name also. What is the chemical name of plaster of Paris? Hemihydrated calcium sulfate. Is it clear? It is Hemi means 1/2 is written there. That's why it is Hemi. Okay. So complete this assignment. Okay. These questions on page number 41.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
To learn the chemical formula from the periodic table.
Hydrated calcium sulfate.
Questions.
Yes, sir.
On page 41. Yes, is it clear?